one of the all-time favorite shows.
Welcome to What the Phobia. I am your host, the Creepy Journalist. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to What the Phobia. It is that time of year. Most people call it merry, jolly time of the year. I disagree with that 100%. Today is, what day is it today? Today is Monday, November 25th. Now, I've mentioned this in previous episodes before. I work at a restaurant as a restaurant manager, and we are getting busier and busier as this week rolls out to our lovely Thanksgiving. Now, I have the honors of closing on Thanksgiving. How lovely is that? It's all good. It's part of the job. Now, the reason I bring this up, I was just wondering, I'm not going to be working in the morning. I'm working at night. I get people once they're, pre-gamed up, they already ate some stuff at home, they're going to go out. They come, they eat, they go. Simple, right? When you have the right people and the right crew, everything goes as planned. Now, I was thinking to myself, what has happened in the past, the following day, the Black Friday? On our Black Friday, we just opened the store at, our normal time. We do close earlier that day, thankfully. But there's going to be a lot of crazy people. I mean, honestly, the craziest that we get is a lot of people wanting to buy desserts that we sell, or coffee. But even then, we don't sell like to-go coffee. Everything is in-house. It's not like a Starbucks. People come in, they dine in, they leave. I'm just thinking to myself, right? And the reason it's so funny is because I'm reading this article from businessinsider.com. This was an article written by Megan Willett from Business Insider on November 25th, 2015. So about 4 years ago. 4 years ago, exactly, actually. And she goes on and speaks about different stories, different incidences that happened over the years. Nothing too specific, just mostly what had happened. Here's someone that said, when I worked at Walmart, we had a fight break out over a bike. Okay, so apparently there was a bike, the last bike that was on sale. A bunch of people wanted it. People were in a rumble, basically. One guy eventually got a hold of the bike and got away from the crowd, and he rode the bike outside of the store without paying. Talk about deals, man. That's awesome. Here's another one. It says, I punched a guy in the face who tried stealing an Xbox 360 from an 11-year-old. This is from a gentleman who at the time was 19. He was looking for some external hard drives. And there was a line for when the 360 had just came out, the Xbox. This was brand new, so this was the console to have. Some kid was waiting with his mom or grandma, some older lady. And the cashier told everybody, hey, that's the last one, there's no more. Everybody that was waiting was like, sighs all around. And the cashier was like, hold on, actually, we have one more. This kid and the older lady were next. Out of nowhere, some dude comes and just snatches it while the cashier is handing it to the kid. And he pushes the kid, man. The kid falls and hits a rack. And this dude that's telling us his story, he said he's 19 at the time, just sees this happening in that very moment, swings at the guy that stole the Xbox 360, and he hits him on the temple, knocking him over to some, merchandise that was in the middle of the aisle. He let go of the Xbox and he walked away, obviously hurt. All he did was grab the 19-year-old dude at the time. All he did was grab the 360 and just slide it over to the kid. They didn't see a word. That's a hero. Man, that's awesome. That's a Black Friday hero, if you ask me. Here's another story. This is coming from a security dude that worked for Target for like over 5 years. And he says that he would work about 12-hour shifts, especially on the holiday times, like Black Friday. And one of those shifts, he had was talking to a couple, and he had seen them over and over again. They were waiting in line outside of the store till they opened. And he says that when they went in, they were the first in line. That they had been waiting there for about 13 or 14 hours. So this guy pretty much saw them in his entire shift. When he was leaving, they were the first ones almost out of there. First one's in, first one's out to go pay. Apparently, they were only there to buy $2 towels. That they had a cart full of these towels. And he says that there were still a lot left, like a lot in the stock room and on the shelves. So these people literally waited half a day to get $2 towels. I don't know how important that must be to you, but you must be pretty damn crazy to want to go ahead and do that. Sorry, I'm getting over this cough. Another story. Somebody punched a security guard in the face. Apparently, this dude was just coming into work that day and he had skipped the line, obviously, because he's not a customer, he's a security guard. And somebody got aggressive with him and punched him because they thought he was trying to cut the line. Damn, bro. I'm sorry. For you security guards out there, if you are working these holiday stores, retail stores, man, kudos to you, bro. Respects. Come through to the restaurant, man. I'll give you some coffee to get you started for those punches. I mean, for your shifts. You know what I mean? That was another story right here. Somebody had worked for Johnny Rockets that was inside of a mall. If you don't know what Johnny Rockets, look it up. And they don't serve breakfast. They're a lunch and dinner type of joint, okay? And they said we had people shake our gates screaming that they wanted food. And in those times of holiday times, right, you got to be there. If you're the manager or you're the opener, you got to be there first. Even if you open at 10 a.m., you know what I mean? You got to be there by like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., start setting everything up. Apparently, they were still setting up. They weren't even open yet. And people were at their gates talking about, hey, we know you have food, open the store. Why aren't you guys opening? And they're like, well, we don't serve breakfast. You know what I mean? People have been there all morning, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., you know what I mean? Those early birds. And they're talking about how a lady said, I know you have bacon. And the manager responded with, we do. In the fridge, waiting to be cooked and put on a burger. They're not a breakfast joint, guys. Leave them alone. Thankfully, where I work, it's not connected to any stores. We're our own independent building. But across the street, I mean, hell, there's not going to be that much going on across the street. It's just a supermarket, you know, and a couple of small stores, but they're mostly just restaurants. So I really don't think we're going to catch that much of the crazy people that morning. So here's another one. We caught a woman stuffing the inside of her pants with frozen lobster tail. I'll just read it to you because I haven't read this one. When I worked at Sam's Club during the madness one Black Friday morning, we caught a woman stuffing the inside of her pants with frozen lobster tail. She would unpackage them and throw the trash in a stack of tires that were on display. Ah, bro, it's gross. Yeah, I didn't want to know. Okay, never mind. I was about to say something inappropriate. Here's another one. People were fighting one another, swearing, crying just about everything. So this is by some guy, I don't know his name. I was a GameStop worker when the Wii came out. The second we unlocked the doors, it was a riot. People were fighting one another, crying just about everything. People were so desperate when someone managed to get one, somebody would throw the other person to the ground and buy it. Fuck. Oh, that's crazy, man. Here's another one. After checking the dryers, we found a nice turd in one. This is from somebody that would worked at Best Buy for about 6 years, and blah 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 blah. So I guess when they open the stores, hold on. Whoa, okay. So apparently somebody was waiting in line to buy something, right? And somebody didn't want to lose their place in line, so they took a shit in a dryer. That's gross, man. And they had caught her on camera, apparently. Oh, wow. Okay. And this same person said, I decided that day, even though I may want stuff, I will never shit in front of an entire crowd of people for a $800 plasma TV. I'm not down, bro. Okay, here's another story. A little old lady punched a teenage boy in the face to get the last radio. Like, man, first of all, that's a radio. What are you doing? You got phones these days. We don't need a radio, bro. I mean, if you said speaker, that's a different story. But even then, you punching an old lady, bro. Just snatch that shit out of her hands real quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel if it sounds like I'm almost encouraging this type of behavior. I'm not. I'm not that kind of dude. Here's another story. At about a minute after midnight, the people outside started pushing on the door and cursing at my manager. Oh, this is too long of a story. Okay, I'll read it quick. Back when I worked retail, we had people lining up at the doors. We hadn't finished setting up the signs yet, so we were running late. At about a minute after the midnight, the people outside started pushing on the door and cursing my manager. The door was cheap, so even though it was locked, they were able to push it inward. Problem was, it was never actually opened. But the people at the back of the crowd thought it did, so they started pushing, and the people at the front started being crushed against the door. Oh shit. When my manager saw this, she immediately opened it up, and about 5 people at the front spilled onto the floor, and the rest of the people behind them started trampling over them. They were okay because they were all young guys, and I saw them shopping a few minutes later. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my god. Oh shit, here's another one. This little teenager intercepted a pair of jeans and the woman went insane and elbowed her in the face. I don't need to go ahead and read this. Alright? But basically what they're saying is some tiny little petite teenage girl. Petite, okay? That means small. Found some jeans and some woman apparently just fucking lost it, bro. Oh my god. Okay, so she elbowed her in the face. Instant blood, and the little petite girl just stood there shaking and crying. Wow, that's fucked up. Like, man, I can go on and on with these stories, but I'd rather not. Okay? Be nice to each other. Be safe. If you're going with a crowd, stay with your crowd. Usually, like my father and myself, we're not going to be doing that shit. My mom's not around right now. She's out, out of town. But we're going to be working. We're going to be tired. We're going to be fucking sleeping in on Friday, guys. If you guys are going to go ahead and do your business, handle your business. Okay, but whatever you do, stay safe. Have some coffee, please. Don't spill it on nobody. Don't go around stabbing nobody, trampling people, hitting old people. Please. If you're going to take anything from an old person, don't hit them. Just fucking snatch it. What are they going to do? They're not going to do anything. It's not the right thing to say, but the honest truth is, guys, there are deals all year round. You don't have to buy shit. All right? Please, just be careful. You do you. I guess you guys can let me know what's going to happen with y'all later on this year. Let me know what you guys are doing for Christmas. I'll probably have some stories to tell, some horror stories, actual stories like the ones that I just told you about now. This was kind of just a little... I just had to share this with you guys because it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Last year, I don't know if I did a Black Friday episode, but this year I gotta put this one in there because it's interesting. And I'll be updating. This is just my comments on what might be happening this holiday, this Black Friday. I mean, it's not a holiday. It's just a stupid day. So, that's it from me. I'll be talking to you guys this Black Friday. I will update you guys on the horror stories that are happening as of that day. You guys let me know what's going on with you. What did you get? What did you steal? Who did you take it from? Let me know, all right? Because you guys are crazy, and I love you guys. So let me know. Until next time, stay very creepy, my friends.